This is the Global Economic Commodities Scrap Metal and Recycling Report by our Bentley Roll-Off Trailers and Gondola Trailers, June 6, 2022. U.S. weekly crude steel production rose to 1.798 million tons as the slow growth economy continues. The U.S. dollar index. The U.S. dollar versus other global currencies. When the U.S. dollar index rises, commodity prices typically fall. It rose to 102.2 near a 20-year high on higher U.S. interest rates. WTI crude oil price rose to $118.87 a barrel on higher demand. Also, Russia is shipping less oil to Europe, but Russia dramatically increased oil sales to China and India, so OPEC can ship more to Europe. In summary, Russia is near or at record oil profits. U.S. weekly crude oil production was steady at 11.9 million barrels per day, up 100,000 barrels per day in the past 5 months. OPEC and OPEC Plus agreed to a 648,000 barrel per day increase for July and August. The U.S. weekly oil rig count was steady at 574. The very slow trend up is bringing inflation and great oil company profits. Scrap steel number one HMS price was steady at $443 a gross ton with major downward pressure for June. Import scrap purchases are up and export scrap sales are down, which is dragging down demand and price from U.S. recyclers. Hot rolled coil steel price fell to $56.41 a hundredweight, which is $11.28 a ton. This was on good demand, great supply, and lower scrap prices. Copper price rose to $4.48 a pound on low inventories and increased Chinese demand. Aluminum price fell to $1.24 a pound, which is $27.26 a metric ton on slowing demand and rising output. China May NBS manufacturing index rose to 49.6, but that was the third month of under 50. Importantly, under 50 is contraction. New orders and new exports fell at a slower rate as deliveries improved. Euro area producer inflation. Remember, the Euro area's economy is about the size of the U.S. economy. It rose to a crazy 37.2% as energy drove the increase with a 99.2% increase. Excluding energy, prices were still up a huge 15.6%. U.S. May new jobs report. New jobs created was 390,000, which was above forecast. The U.S. Federal Reserve sees this as bad, too many new jobs. That means higher steady interest rate increases are the plan. U.S. May unemployment rate was steady at 3.6%. The actual total number of people employed rose 321,000. U.S. April job openings fell to 11.4 million, but remains near the record. The Federal Reserve also hates this. They want to slow economic growth to slow inflation. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 316 points to 32,900 on the strong jobs report, bringing the higher interest rates. And also, Tesla's CEO said that he had a super bad feeling about the economy, announced a 10% salaried layoff. Want to carry more than 43,000 pounds but have a tight space? Buy a Bentley short 33-foot Super Mini long with a triaxle. It is short, but it can carry more than 21 tons. Call Bentley at 734-722-8100 for a quote. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.